What's going on, everyone? Healy here, and today I'm going to be discussing what SDS talked about in their live stream today regarding fielding. Every Thursday, I'm going to be doing this up until release. So if you guys do enjoy the videos, make sure you click that thumbs up button. Best way to show support. Hit that subscription button if you're new and enjoy the content. Make sure to check out my description down below for links to find me on other platforms. So SDS is adding a lot more fielding animations to the game. They're adding more indicators to make this game more playable. Right away in the stream, they talked about the route to ball indicator, and that basically is only going to show in the casual mode, or if you have the settings on in like offline play. Online play, it's going to be removed. This is just to get the people who are newer to the game or aren't as good at the game a better understanding of what they're supposed to be doing. They also added another trackball indicator for the casual mode. Again, this is only for the casual mode, not really for online. So online players don't really have to worry about this right now, but for the people who play this game casually, this is for you. Robbing home runs this year is a lot better. In previous years, you just had the indicator at the wall that is going to be over the wall, and you pretty much had to time it up with guessing where the ball was on the field and making the jump. This year though, there's 3 arrows on the wall and they're going to light up green. Once they are all lit up green, that's when you should jump for the baseball. So it's helping you out with timing. This is going to be online as well, so everyone is going to experience this. Will it make robbing home runs way easier? Maybe, but it's still not going to be an easy task. Even if you mastered it in previous games, it was still pretty difficult to rob home runs every single time. And SDS showed it in multiple views. One was a player lock, the other is just playing in general with Leody Taveras. Extreme catch indicator was in the game last year. They expanded on it this year. And basically it was for a lot of catches that were just in front of you in the outfield. This year though, it will be like up against the wall, because they added way more animations for you to catch the ball at the wall this year and actually make those catches, I guess, easier in a sense due to the animations there. But if you don't want to go and make the catch, you want to play it safe, you can do that as well. The extreme catch indicator basically means, like, if you have a good fielder, might as well take the risk, but just note there is a chance you miss this and you allow an extra base. Strafing is a mechanic that SDS worked on this past season. As you guys know, you could do it in the infield, you could do it in the outfield if you were underneath the baseball pretty much, but you would only move slightly. This year you could have full control over that and still be able to make the catch. It also added it to balls off the wall. So in previous games, you would get locked into an animation. Sometimes the ball would just fly over your guy. This year, though, you do have full control. Once you get into that animation of receiving it off the wall, you can put your guy in the right position so he makes the play. And to go along with that strafing with balls off the wall, they did add more off the wall catches. That doesn't exactly mean that you're going to be making a catch for an out, but what they mean by catch is once it hits off the wall, how quickly your guy will react to the baseball and how well they will actually field it off the wall. A big problem in MLB The Show 20 was picking the ball up off the wall, especially if you didn't get in the right position right away. It would be towards your feet and your guy would just stand there. You might have had to wait for another fielder to come over and pick it up. You might have had to wait like 10 seconds and then your guy decides to pick it up and you give up a triple. This year, your guy is going to be way more responsive with that, and the problems with catches off the wall should be a thing of the past. Jump catches are a thing in MLB The Show 21, and it makes it so, like, if you're close to the wall, your guy isn't just going to stand there and basically let the ball hit off the wall if it's not like a robbable ball, or if you're standing there for a home run and just jump straight up. Last year and previous years, you'd get to the wall, just stand there, hit R1, and your guy would just jump up with no effort to actually trying to rob the home run. This year, though, that is a thing that will happen. If the ball is a little higher on the wall, you can jump up for it as well, and your guy will make the catch. Ramon and Chris talked about off Z-axis catches. I think it's brand new. So basically, if the ball hit off the wall last year, going down the line, your guy would misplay it or something. This year, though, that's going to work and prevent that. And with these Z-axis catches, if you're running too steep of a route, your route's not great enough, your guy would just run past the ball last year. You had to pretty much play it well, otherwise the ball would just roll to the wall. This year, they have ways to prevent that. If you aren't too great at routes in the gap and stuff, or down the line, your guy will be able to cut it off. Ramon and Chris ended the live streamer video talking about infield. They're going over dribblers and how they are played way better in this year's game. As you guys know, if they were hit slowly or hit in the right spot, your guys just wouldn't field it right, and you would allow a hit. It would be really annoying no matter if you had a diamond fielder, a common fielder. So tweaks were made to fielding on dribblers. Also, they put in more catch animations for infielders to catch bloopers over their head. They showed a few clips using Tatis, and there's more animations there, so you aren't just going to get that dumb lunge over animation and allow a bunch of hits going over your second baseman and shortstop this year. Should be able to catch a lot of those, which helps the skill gap because a lot of those hits are bad swings. And then finally, they basically talked about how catchers are going to have better pop times this year, quicker animations, and it's going to be a difference between having a good fielding catcher and a bad fielding catcher. You could allow a lot more stolen bases this year. Previous games, you could get away with throwing Kyle Schwarber or like Gary Sanchez or Jimmy Fox behind the plate. This year, you might have to go with a better fielding catcher, like a better Yachty, a better Johnny Bench, using like JT Realmuto. Arm strength plays a factor, but catcher pop time, I don't know if they mentioned it was going to be an attribute. It'd be cool if it was an attribute. We're gonna have to wait and see for that. And the final bit of news, Grady Sizemore is in MLB The Show 21. So I got my number one with Alfonso Soriano. Ozzy got his number one with Grady Sizemore. What person closer to SDS is going to get their number one next? Find out next week. But if you guys did enjoy the video, make sure you click that thumbs up. Again, best way to show support. Hit that subscription button if you're new and enjoy the content. There's going to be 2 videos on the screen right now. One of them, my most recent video. The other one's a random one. Check them out if you have not already. This is Sealy. I'm out. Peace.